Hey guys, Wisp here. So today I'm going to talk about an issue that I've heard quite a bit about from beginner Peach players that I've talked to, and that is, how do I stop down smashing? So a lot of Peach players go through this phase at some point or another where they're down smashing too much and they're not really sure what they should do to stop it. So I'm going to talk about a couple of the root causes of why people tend to down smash, and I'll talk about specific ways that you can try to make down smashing less prevalent in your own play. And it can be hard to make these adjustments immediately, but if you think about them in your play over time, you can really tune up your play. It'll happen. So the first category that I'm going to talk about is situations where you down smash, because down smash is always some sort of a punish. That's pretty straightforward. Everyone knows Peach's down smash. It's pretty hard. It beats crouch cancel. It's pretty great. But a key part of making down smash less prevalent in your play is understanding situations where you could actually get more damage by not down smashing. And so I'm going to go over a couple situations that you should know about as potential things that you can not use down smash for. So I'm going to talk about Fox to start off with. And so the thing about Fox is that at low percent, down smash, here I'm going to set him so that he's not a 20XX CPU so I can just sort of hit him. Okay, so the thing about Fox is that at low percent, you don't really have much more than down smash. He can crouch cancel everything. Dash attack doesn't really do much to him yet. It does knock him down if he doesn't crouch cancel. That's all well and good. However, when you down smash Fox at higher percents, you can be giving up damage. So when I do these dash attacks, you'll notice that Fox is obviously rising higher and higher. But when he gets to about this point, let me push him back toward the middle here. So at this percent and a little bit lower, when you dash attack Fox, you can actually grab him out of it. Just like that. And so there are a lot of percents where catching Fox running in with a dash attack instead of a down smash. The down smash, he'll get knocked across the stage and tech it, he'll be fine. He'll take some damage, but he'll be fine. But if you dash attack him, it can lead into a lot more. So you want to look for your grab launchers against Fox, especially on Final Destination. That's all you got to do. So dash attack works. Down tilt at some percents can lead into grab. You saw me do a cheesy F tilt to grab. There are a couple launchers that you can use, but down smash is never one of those launchers, so it's important to keep in mind. Another thing that you can do against Fox, and this isn't FD specific where your grab game is really strong, but at higher percents when he's about ready to die, okay, when he's at about this percent, if you go up to him and down smash him off stage, if he's in center stage, it can be hard to get to the edge of the stage to start your edge guard. But if you do something like a float cancel in there instead, you can start running immediately and get to the ledge as soon as possible to try to edge guard him. So that's another situation where down smashing has less of a reward. So the next character I'm going to talk about is I'm going to talk about some situations against Sheik in particular that you can use to try to wean yourself off of down smash. So the thing about Sheik in particular is that when you down smash her shield, you won't poke her. Sheik is incredibly hard to shield poke. It's really obnoxious. You should just try not to down smash Sheik's shield. So one thing you can do is if you're spaced out on Sheik's shield, you can try to go for something like a down tilt, which at medium percents, which this Sheik is not at, I'll hit her once or twice real quick. So at medium percents, if you get a down tilt, it leads into the rising up air and the weak back air combo that everyone knows from Armada. You can do this, into that, into whatever you want. The point is that the down tilt leads into a lot, and it's relatively safe if you space it on shield. Another situation where you can use something instead of down smash is that when Sheik is recovering from off stage, this might kill him. Well, imagine that Sheik got onto the stage here. If you stand up and down smash, the Sheik can actually hold down so that you hit her twice and she flies inward toward the stage. So if you're on the ledge edge guarding Sheik coming back with her vanish, you can just run past her and do a nair. And if she's on a platform, you can do like a cross up nair like that. So that's another situation where you might use down smash instinctively, but it's not necessarily optimal. These aren't the only examples, but it's important to think about that when you use down smash. Just think about, I down smashed for my opening here, but there might have been something else that I could have done that could lead into more, whether that's grab into putting them on a platform or naring them so that you have less lag after your hit. But sometimes down smash is all you're going to get, and you can get a lot of reward out of it, so it's good to mix it up. The next common scenario where peaches really struggle and where down smashes tend to come out a lot is when you're stuck on a platform. And more generally, situations in which Peach doesn't have good options. Okay, so if Fox is under you like this, and you're stuck up here on the platform, especially if you've just like fallen down like he's sharking you, when you're stuck here on this platform, your instinct is to down smash and hope that he jumps into it. And the root of this is that on its surface, it might seem like Peach players are being lazy, but actually Peach doesn't have great options. Like Sheik Peach can't really drop down with an aerial because she'll get beat out by up tilt, and she doesn't have great aerials to contest directly below her like this. She's slow to get to the top platform, and she doesn't really want to be there for the same reasons. So she's kind of stuck. The key to not down smashing in situations like these is realizing that they're disadvantaged in general, and realizing that you do have other options. And realizing that even though you have low average outcome reward options, you still need to mix them up to make any of them work. So I'll talk about a couple options that you can use to get off a platform here. So you can shield drop aerial, just like that. You can just drop through. You can try to use like double jump movement to get through, which I messed up. So that's one thing you can do. You can try, one cheesy thing I like to do is I like to bait foxes into jumping up by doing down tilt into down smash, because down tilt has very low ending lag and the movement can bait them into jumping. That's cheesy though, but it is an option. Or you can escape to the top platform. And it's important to do all of these sometimes, just so that you become less predictable. Because if you're trying to get up here and the fox is down there, when the fox tries to jump at you to go to the top platform, he'll be jumping through the place that you would have been able to down smash. So it's important to keep in mind like this. Another big example is like if you're being sharked in general and you land, a lot of Peaches will either shield or down smash. So that's another situation where you don't have good options, but you still need to mix up the options you do have, like coming down with an aerial, coming down and dashing, coming down and wave landing. I can't wave land. Yeah. So that's situations where Peach doesn't have good options. So the last cause of poor down smashes comes from the fact that it's easy. It's easy to input, it's easy to come up with. So when you're feeling overwhelmed, you'll just down smash. And this is the hardest one to fix, but it's also the one that you'll fix most naturally over time, just as you gain more situational awareness from playing melee more. So when you're panicking, it usually happens because your opponent did something that you're unfamiliar with. So say a fox is wave shining you, and you're used to fox up smashing you out of the wave shine. Or actually, let's say you're used to him grabbing you out of the wave shine. So if the fox suddenly doesn't do that, but instead does a wave shine turnaround up tilt into a combo, there's a good chance you'll miss your DI off of the aerial that he combos out of up tilt. It's like that in a lot of situations in the game where your opponent does something that you completely didn't expect, and that causes you to lose your footing in the game. Because all humans, when they're thinking about playing a game or they're thinking about anything, you're predicting what will happen next. You're always predicting, and then as reality unfolds, your brain just sort of says, okay, yes, what I thought was about to happen will just keep happening, and I don't really have to think more about it, and you think ahead into the future. But when something unexpected happens, when your opponent does some combo extension that you never thought about, suddenly everything that your brain was thinking about doing goes out the window, and you have to refill your thought about what's going to happen and what you'll need to do. So if you're really finding yourself panicking a lot against a certain character and down smashing, it's good to take a look at footage and look at what their punish strings actually look like. See if they did like if you're against Marth, you'll see him do fair 8,000 times. So if you get hit by a fair, don't think that the combo's over. Just know that you're going to get hit by more fairs so that you can do more sophisticated defensive counterplay rather than being surprised by what happens to you. So as you develop more familiarity with the game, it'll work itself out. It can be hard to fix all of these issues immediately, but if you think about them when you're playing and when you're practicing, you'll soon find yourself becoming a more well-rounded Peach player just because you pick stuff up over time, and each down smash that you replace with a better option is bringing you closer to that goal. That's about it for not down smashing so much. Thanks for watching this video. I hope to help some of you. If you want to see more Peach content like this, be sure to subscribe, like the video, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching.